How's it going, guys? Today we're taking a look at the Transformers 2007 movie, Deluxe Class Bonecrusher. And I will say, I love this toy so much. At the same time, I wish it was bigger. I wish the leader budget went to this guy instead of Brawl. But it is what it is. He is a wonderful looking downscale model of the Buffalo Minesweeper, I believe he's based off of. And yeah, it's glorious. I love the amount of detail there is on the front here. There's a little tampograph there that has Bone Crusher written all over it. Simple, yellow, sandy color. Does have a Decepticon symbol there. And he does have technically a gimmick and accessory, i.e. his sweeper claw. So in vehicle mode, you can make it work like how it is supposed to work in real life. Well, in this case, in the movie, you could be driving down the highway, minding your own business, and then get flipped over by a freaking minesweeper. I just enjoy that simple integration of playability, especially with how the vehicle is. And I do plan on getting his Masterpiece version, or at least the knockoff of it. I am not paying eBay prices. I do plan on getting the knockoff of both him and Brawl. I have already ordered a Masterpiece Blackout. He is on his way. So I'm looking forward to him. He's probably going to be my next Masterpiece video. Or, well, not my next one, but after my next Masterpiece video, he's definitely going to be there. But yeah, for comparison, here he is with the only G1 counterpart I have, and it is a big difference from what he used to be up until, well, 2007. And that would be, what, a 22-year gap? I could be wrong. But yeah, he is obviously different. He is not green like how he was in the cartoon or how he was in the 86 movie. But no, I like that a lot, though. It's different. He's boring. I do not like the Studio Series toy. And just because here he is with the rest of the 2007 Decepticons. Obviously, I don't have Deluxe Brawl here, so this is the best I'm going to get until I can buy a Deluxe Brawl. But yeah, he scales pretty well. You got the Voyager Megatron Starscream, my original Voyager Starscream, hence why you see yellowing, and Barricade, which is pretty neat. Get them all out of the way. And other comparisons for 2007 toys. This is him next to the 2009 Revenge of the Fallen repaint Smokescreen. This sits on my shelf for the 2007 movie because it's the only jazz I have. And yeah, I wish he was a Voyager or a leader. And here he is with a concept car Bumblebee. Yeah, it is what it is for his size. But getting into transformation, we're going to start by taking off his sweeper claw. I'm going to come here to the front. I'm going to pull out his front wheels. I like to make sure they're past this little nub. You'll feel it once you get it over. Now we can come to the sides here. Unpeg these claws from the side of his truck mode. Same thing on that side. Now we can lift all that up. Pull these out. Separate the entire cab, bringing it forward like that. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take this entire leg portion, we're going to fold it down like this, It's on a double hinge, so you'll have to work it too. Rotate his legs about 180 degrees. And this is where you have to work the double hinge so you can get both of these faux wheels to sit properly, to use his crotch piece to peg everything together. Fold up his head. Get his legs out of the way. We're just going to bring out that spike there. And on a double hinge, we're just going to shift his legs. I like to push this claw piece against the wheel. I find it helps stabilizes the figure. Same thing on this side. Open up the peg, or open up the spike, shift it right, close it, and there we go. Lastly, we're going to come up here. These panels are going to flip up like so. Same on that side. Then we can bring down his arms and fold out his hands like so. And for the claw, it does have a little bit of transformation. We're just going to bring it back, separate it at the fork, flip up the claws, and then we are just going to position it like so. Now we can just peg it back onto Bonecrusher's back. Well, and rotate them around like so. And that is the Transformers 2007 movie Deluxe Class Bonecrusher in his robot mode. And robot mode is really good. He is one of the more screen accurate ones, especially for the time, at least before movie masterpieces came out. And I would have to say he is one of my favorite Deluxe Class figures from the 2007 movie. Obviously behind Optimus Prime, or Protoform Optimus Prime, and the Bumblebee. Just getting into some details here. Love the head sculpt. It's fairly one-to-one with the movie. Love how it gives you that impression of it's a military vehicle. You can trust this thing when you see it driving down the street. Or if you ever get lucky and unlucky to see it driving down the street, until it decides to kill you. But yeah, back kibble is minimal at best. That's just mainly due to his claw here. And yeah, obviously his arms are going to be awkward since everything moves in like chunk. And the panels on the back and the side are inevitable. Gimmicks, he can utilize his arm in robot mode. We can fold his arm up like so. And with the little lever at the back here, he can scoop ya. Or in this case, he can claw ya. Best way I can do it is, here's Bumblebee, and we just go up. We'll just go, clamp onto him. It's good on paper, but not effective in robot mode. So let's just reorient that quickly. The only other, whatever. He also does have an extendable arms. Simply by unfolding a bunch of this here, you can give him really, really long arms. So if he ever does decide to join the Autobots, he can give them all really nice hugs. Really, really nice hugs. Articulation, his head is on a ball joint. You can get it in all form of weird, wacky positions. he can look down that far, and thanks to transformation, he can look down really far. And he can look up a fairly good amount. Arms can do a full rotation. Granted, you'll have some truck bits running into other truck bits. Has a bicep swivel here. Technically no arm bend, but you can utilize this hinge at the hand. And I guess you could count that as an elbow bend. No waist swivel, that's just due to how he transforms. And legs, he can go forward that far, can go back that far. Has a thigh swivel thanks to transformation. 90 degrees bend at the knee. And I guess you could say he does have ankles, but they're pretty ineffective if you get him into a pose like that, because they'll just go flat on his face. I'll just fix him quickly. For comparisons, we're just going to bring in the 2007 movie cast. So you got your Megatron, you got your Starscream, and you've got your Bad Cop. And this is where I wish he had at least a Voyager or leader budget, because I would take this as a Voyager over that thing in the back. For other comparisons, here he is with his G1 counterpart, Studio Series Bonecrusher. And yeah, as much as he's a simple looking man, I kind of like this more. And that's not due to my love for the 2007 film, but more else, it makes the character more interesting and as a design than the 1986 version. Other comparisons, here he is with Bumblebee, and here he is with Jazz. Is he a good figure? Definitely, if you have any form of nostalgia to the 2007 Transformers movie. Is this something I can see people picking up today that don't know about the movies? Probably not. But it is what it is. That's just how the fandom is. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know down in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.